Maybe no one truly knows the weight you carry each day. Maybe the smile you wear is nothing more than a fragile bridge built over a deep canyon of exhaustion. But God sees you. He sees what you cannot put into words, the pain you hide beneath the layers of your daily routine, the things you push aside because life doesn't pause long enough for you to feel them. He knows about that night you couldn't sleep, about the tear that never left the corner of your eye, about that quiet prayer whispered into the dark. God, if you're there, please don't leave me alone. You are not alone. There is a watchful gaze upon your life, not one that accuses, shames, or rejects, but one filled with compassion. It is the gaze of a father who never blinks, who never looks away, who sees every step you take, even when your steps are small, trembling, or uncertain. His eyes do not demand perfection before they look at you with love. They call you, come as you are. You don't have to clean up your life before you open the door. You don't need to hide the mess in your heart or silence the chaos of your thoughts. Let God enter right there, exactly in the middle of it, because His love isn't afraid of your scars. His presence doesn't recoil from your mistakes. His grace doesn't give up on your story. Every sigh, every moment when words fail you, every time your strength runs out, He sees it all. Not with judgment, but with tenderness. He knows that behind the silence of your lips lives the cry of a soul that just wants to be understood. He knows how heavy life can be, and how loneliness sometimes disguises itself as strength. When you think no one notices, He notices. When you believe your prayers bounce off the ceiling, they reach heaven's heart. When you can't see a way forward, His hand is already reaching for you. There are moments when the noise of life drowns out everything. The deadlines, the disappointments, the fatigue, they blur your vision and numb your heart. But even there, God is present. In the middle of the storm, He whispers peace. In the midst of confusion, He reminds you that He hasn't gone anywhere. God's silence is not His absence. Sometimes He's quiet because He's working in the unseen. While you think nothing is happening, He's rearranging the pieces of your life, restoring what was broken, healing what you can't even name. His timing is not your timing, but His plans are never late. He sees you in the quiet moments when you question your worth. He sees you when you hide behind the strength you show to others. He sees you when you're about to break but still keep standing. And He loves you, not for what you do, not for how strong you seem, but for who you are. God doesn't need you to be perfect to love you. He loved you before you took your first breath, and He'll love you long after the world forgets your name. When you fall, He doesn't turn His back. He reaches down with mercy. When you run away, He waits with open arms. When you doubt, He stays faithful. His love is relentless, not because you deserve it, but because it's His nature to love. Let that truth sink deep. You are fully seen, fully known, and still completely loved. So breathe. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to prove your worth. God already knows your story. The chapters you wish you could erase, the moments you're proud of, the ones you're ashamed of. And yet, He chooses to stay. He's not just watching from afar. He walks beside you through the valley of shadows. He sits with you in the loneliness. He listens when all you can offer is a sigh. He gathers every tear as if it were a diamond. He speaks your name with tenderness, reminding you that even when you feel invisible, heaven knows exactly who you are. There's nothing too small or too hidden that escapes His eyes. That pain you can't explain, the loss that still lingers, the dream you've buried, He knows it all. And He's not indifferent. He's moving in the silence, shaping something beautiful out of the ashes. You may not understand what He's doing, but one day you'll see that even in the moments when you felt forgotten, He was writing redemption into your story. Every delay, every tear, every unanswered prayer was leading you somewhere, closer to His heart. Sometimes God hides His work so your faith can grow in the dark. Like a seed buried under the soil, unseen yet full of life, your story is still unfolding. What looks like silence is often preparation. What feels like an ending is just the pause before resurrection. So when the night feels endless, hold on. Morning will come, and with it, light. The same God who painted the stars knows your name. The same hands that formed the mountains hold your heart. You have not been abandoned. God sees you, not as the world sees you, not as you fear he might see you, but as his beloved. He sees potential where you see failure, strength where you see weakness, beauty where you see brokenness. And today, he's calling you again. Come home. You don't need to fix yourself first. Just come. Bring your fears, your doubts, your weariness, your hope. Bring it all. He can handle it. His shoulders are broad enough for your burdens, his heart wide enough for your pain. Maybe the silence you're feeling isn't God's distance, but his invitation. Maybe he's asking you to pause, to rest, to stop trying to do everything on your own. Close your eyes right now. Take a deep breath. You're not forgotten. Heaven knows your name. If your heart is heavy, tell him. If you're tired, lean on him. If you've been pretending, stop. Let the mask fall. You don't have to be okay all the time. God's love is not a reward for the strong. It's a refuge for the broken. Let his presence meet you in the quiet. Let his peace fill the spaces where words have failed. Let his grace rebuild what life has shattered. He's not waiting for a perfect version of you. He's waiting for the real you, right here, right now. So stop running. Stop hiding. Let yourself be seen, because the truth is simple and eternal. God sees you in the silence. He always has. He always will. And when you realize that, you'll find that the silence isn't empty after all. It's sacred. It's where love whispers louder than words. It's where heaven leans close and says, "You are mine." If these words touched your heart, don't let them fade. Share this message with someone who needs to remember they're not alone. Leave a comment saying, "God sees me." Subscribe for more daily devotionals that strengthen your faith and remind you of heaven's love.